Hey everybody. Hello. It is Jennifer. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I never know what day of the week it is. Welcome in. Welcome. Ooh, I almost missed my time. It is 3 p.m. here in Georgia. Welcome in. Hi, Debbie. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am in an event today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends, and it's Crafter's Choice. So we can do whatever we want. And I think I picked something a little large to try to finish in 1 hour, but I'm going to see how far I can get with it. Hang on, I don't think I grabbed any. I didn't grab any paper towels. Hang on one second. Got them right here. Okay. I was like, gotta get paper towels. Hello, everybody. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jessica. Y'all come on in. Say hello. Let me know who's here. I just see a few eyeballs up there. So we're still gonna get started because I got kind of a big project, but I think it's gonna be really pretty. Something pretty. Okay, let me see if I can. I know I can't hold it up to show you because it's lots of pieces. It's one of those kits that's like mosaic, like a puzzle. But I can hold it on this background and give you an idea. So I'm trying to make a sign. Well, it's like a fall sign or picture. I should have put it on tape. I put some of the pieces on tape while I was getting ready to start. Let me get y'all pulled up so I can see what y'all can see. Y'all, my hair is crazy. I've been working out in the garage. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Anna Marie. Hey, Janice. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, Cindy. Hey, Wendy. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to start. Make sure y'all can see. Okay, here's the thing. I've got this piece of, it's a piece of plywood really, and I wanted to make a frame for it, but I didn't have enough time. So I penciled out like where it's gonna go because I may have to work on that later. But let me show you the outline. This is the piece I wanna do. It's pumpkins and flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the frame and get it on here, and then I can start painting the pieces. Y'all know I'm gonna do that. Anytime I do one of these styles, I do rose gold. I love the rose gold. I just love the metallic, and it's, you know, it's kind of pinkish, rosy gold. Okay, so I'm going to just, that won't take long at all. That part's easy. How is everybody? Hey, Jeannie. Hello. Y'all, Jeannie's palette is up after me. So we are in an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. Y'all, look at this. I got a big bottle of the metallic rose gold at Walmart because my little bottle is just about out. It may be out. I don't know where it's at. Hello. Oh, it's not even open yet. Oops. Oh, it just oozed out. I don't like getting a new bottle. It's like the creamer. I want somebody else to be the first one to open it, so I don't have to deal with it. Hey, Geneva. Welcome in, y'all. Okay. Let's get some rose gold. How is everybody today? Hey, Mary. Hello. All right, so I'm just going to, I think, put this on with this one of these little dabbers. It's just easier. Get in there. I think this would be pretty with silver metallic because then it would look like metal. I think any metallic would be pretty. I'm just a big fan of the rose gold. I didn't make this one, no. I like this one though. I did, I did get my Shopify little shop up, and y'all, so far I've got like 3 t-shirts on there, and a couple of kits. I'm trying to like slowly, you know, add stuff over there. Trying to get away from Etsy. Etsy's fees are insane. So if I can take them off of Etsy and put them on there, I don't have to charge as much because I'm not paying Etsy. I mean, it's just insane. But anyway, I didn't know, like with Shopify, when you get a sale, like if you've got the app on your phone, it sends you a notification and it's like, cha-ching! So, and the funny thing is, our dog Maggie, the newest pup, she doesn't like any of the notification sounds on our phones, because I guess it confuses her, because there's a sound, there's a notification when somebody's on the front porch, the Ring doorbell. There's a different notification when someone is in the driveway, because we have a Ring driveway cams, floodlight thing. And then there's one for the backyard. We have a little Ring camera on the backyard for the dogs. So when somebody comes up on the back porch or goes in the backyard, it sets that off, and there's a notification for that. So then there's when the garage door opens, or there's too many notifications. My phone is constantly making some kind of noise. Well, if it does it in the middle of the night, whenever something happens, whenever the notification goes off, Maggie barks, because she's like, okay, which way do we go? You know, what's that signal? So it was funny, because like in the middle of the night, it was like, cha-ching! And she was like, ruff! You know? And I was like, what the heck was that? And then it did it again, probably about 5 this morning, I guess. So people are already buying the t-shirts, so that was exciting. But I thought that was cute. The little notification is like a little cash register thing. Cha-ching! Hey Dawn, hey Sharon. Hello, hello. Hi Ginger. Hey everybody. If anybody's new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. I am in Georgia. So if you're new, just comment hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I'm always curious where everybody's coming in from. Okay, I think I got the whole thing covered. You know what? I really need to paint the board, because I can't glue this onto the board, the base, until I paint that. Which I'm just gonna do like a whitewash look on it, because I really want this to stand out. Let me get this pulled up. Okay. All right, so there's, can y'all see it? Yeah, you can kind of see it against me. All right, it's a little bit metallic. It's pretty. All right, so now this board is kind of big. Let me see. I'm just gonna do like a whitewash look on it. I just want to get some color, like some color, so it's not this wood color. So I think I'm just gonna take, what color do I have? That's buff. Well, I don't know what I brought over here. I don't know. Okay, I think I might might mix a few because I don't really like one particular one. I've got a lot of this buff color, and I'm going to mix it with antique parchment and light buttermilk. I don't know how much I'm going to need. I'm just going to kind of wash it on there. It's going to be mystery color. Hey, Carla. Welcome in. All right, let's see. Here, big brush will make it quicker. Okay, here we go. Said, I don't know if this wood was for something. I found it out in the garage. I'm bad about finding them, and I just grab them because I'm like, hey, I can use that. So far, my husband hasn't said, where's that piece of wood? Hanging on the wall. You know what? I probably should have added some water to this, and it would go further. Hang on one second. Okay. I'm just going to spritz it a little bit. And the water too. I mean, and the paint too. It almost has a pinkish tone to it. I think it's that buff color might have a little bit of a pink tone to it. I don't know. Hey, Tammy. Squirt bottle's terrible. This isn't doing what I want. I might just take a baby wipe and just like stain it, you know, with this paint. It'll be fine though. I really just want to cover the wood color because it's bare. So I'm going to do pumpkins and flowers. So it's going to be pretty colorful. That's why I just wanted a kind of a neutral background. And I'm going to do a frame around this so I don't have to go all the way to the edge. But I didn't have time to cut that frame. So, and I don't know if I'd have time to finish it on here anyway. So it probably didn't matter. I almost did a pumpkin spice kit, because tomorrow, I don't know if y'all like pumpkin spice. I don't love it, but I like it. I like the cold brew, but it comes back tomorrow. At least that's what the sign said at my Starbucks. It's like a countdown, says pumpkin spice is back. So tomorrow. And y'all don't know how bad I want to go up there and say, I know it's in there. I know you got get it. I know you release it tomorrow, but I know you got it, you know? I'm sure it was delivered already. Can you just make me one? I'm gonna find the video. I did a video, I think it was like 2 years ago. It was 2 or 3 years ago when they came out with that pumpkin cream cold brew. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's like a pumpkin cream cheese muffin in a drink. I'm gonna find the video. Is so funny. I was sitting in the parking lot at Starbucks. It was so good. Okay, I think that's good. I'm debating on whether I want to add some more colors to it. Can't stay long. Okay, hey Lydia. Hey Lori. Okay. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's all I'm gonna do. All right, so I've got this, and then I also have flowers, or not flowers, but stems that come out, branch out from it. So I probably need to figure out where this is gonna go. And then where those are gonna go. Let me show you. I got tape on some of these. Okay. Okay, and here's another little flower. You can probably see it better against my shirt. It's like a cone flower. Is that what they're called? I need to paint this rose gold also. Sorry, I'm all scattered around here. Okay, so I'm trying to keep the pieces with their outline so I don't get all messed up. Let me see. Some leaves. I always tell people, if you get one of these kits and the pieces are taped, keep them together until you're ready to paint them, because it's like putting a puzzle together. If you separate them, you'll be like, wait, what's this? How are we on time? Okay, it's 3:17. I think we'll be good. Okay. Okay, the shop that I'm trying to convert over to is studiojcompany.com. Super easy. But don't leave. I think I have, if y'all have been on when I was talking about doing craft with me, like craft with me nights, I can't remember what I called it, where I'm gonna make out a schedule of the projects that I'm gonna be doing, like for that month. And if there's a project that you want to do along with me during that, live, you could go ahead and order that kit, and it's gonna be like a special rate for that kit, and it's gonna come with like all the supplies. It's not just, and it might not be just a kit like out of my shop, because sometimes I get on here and I'm like, okay, I got this at Dollar Tree, but I'm gonna make it over and I'm gonna use like pieces from kits and stuff, or pieces that I cut or something like that. So whatever project I'm going to be doing, that's the project you could order, and that's going to be on my shop, on my Shopify shop. So, but you might be crafting with me right now. We're not making the same thing, but you could be crafting. So, but it's just for anybody that wants to do like the same project that I'm going to be making. So that way you'll see in advance which project I'm going to be doing, and you can decide if you want to get one, and we can craft together. It'll be fun. It'll be kind of like a class, but it's not a class. There's no fee. It's just, we can't get together, but it'll be fun. Okay, I think I got enough that I could at least go ahead and get this started. Because I really want to go ahead and start painting like the pumpkins and stuff. But I wanted to see where all these little extras are going to go. Hang on. My stuff is never straight, and I think it's because I'm sitting down and I can't tell. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this piece on. I'm just gonna use wood glue. Hey, Krista. Thank you for shouting it out. Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna do the big one first. This glue dries clear, so if you're like me and you squirt out like a glob of glue, don't worry about it. Even if it oozes through, like when you go to put it on the board, it'll dry clear. And it won't be lumpy. A lot of people will use hot glue. I can't, like something like this, by the time I got through putting the glue on it, you know how hot glue starts drying and then it's like a lump? I can't do it. And this sets up pretty quick. This is just the Dollar Tree wood glue. But you could use any of them. Use Gorilla, you could use Titebond. Any of them. Once you get your outline on there, then it's really just like a puzzle. It's just paint them and pop them in. These kits are my favorites. I always refer to it like a mosaic because it's almost like grout, like this is the grout lines, you know? That's what it reminds me of. When I had my pottery shop, we had mosaics. We had like a little mosaic section. We had all kinds of arts and crafts. We did birthday parties. We did like paint your own pottery parties, but we also did it was like Build-A-Bear, you know, the Build-A-Bear workshops, but it was called Create a Critter, and the kids got to stuff their own critters. That was fun. And we did birthday parties with those, but we also did mosaics, and it was mostly teenagers that did the mosaics. It was a lot of fun though. There were some pretty ones. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to press this down for a second. Put this one on. Then we get to add all the colors. This is going to be really colorful. Y'all, if anybody new popped in, that's new here, just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I don't know where I want to put this. Here. My name is Jennifer. Welcome in. I know a lot of times we get new new people in when we do events. So if you're new, welcome. I don't know if y'all probably can't see this whole thing, can you? I'll try to scoot it back a little bit for you. Does that help some? Okay. Oops, where did I put that? Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. There's really no right or wrong. I'm just kind of putting the viney parts, you know, in all different directions. Wherever it looks like it looks good. I'm just trying to fill in the board. Just gotta make sure I leave room for that frame, because I want to put like a border on this piece of wood. And I don't want the design going all the way to the top. It's too big. Some of these may not fit. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just stick these on and then we'll start painting in the little fillers, the little puzzle pieces. You could always paint this glue on. I used to use a Q-tip when I did it, and the Q-tips just got so goopy. I see Janice do these, and she paints it on like with a brush. She's always neat. Takes her time. Not me. I'm like a raging lunatic over here trying to finish. I'm like making a mess. Let's see which way I'm going. Where do I have this? Oh well, there's a lot of glue there. That's okay. Okay, let's see the last one. Thank you, Lydia. Hi, Jill. Welcome in. Okay. All right. So let's start. I'm just gonna have to look at it and figure out which piece is which part. I kind of separated them. I'm gonna start with this pumpkin right here. I think I'm gonna put all the pieces onto a plate as I work on them. So this first pumpkin is, okay, it's that. Normally these would be taped out, laid out flat on tape, and I didn't do it for myself, like a dummy. Okay. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna do this pumpkin in light shades. I'm gonna do my pumpkins in orange, cream, and or white, I don't know, and then like pinks. I'm gonna make this really colorful, something different. Okay, so just different. This is a vintage tea rose. This is folk art. So I'm gonna use some of that. I'm gonna use a light pink. This is conch shell, folk art also. Ooh, there's hardly any in this one. Maybe not. Let me dry it up. Oh, there's some in it. Okay. And then the flowers, I'll do like, I don't know, like some orangey, some pinkish reds, some golden. Oh, I meant to get that golden color I have. Okay, I'm just going to start painting these. It really starts coming together when you start popping the pieces into this little outline. It really starts coming together so pretty. I'm just going to paint them all solid, and then I'll kind of shade them a little bit, highlight them. See, if they were on that tape, they would hold themselves still while I paint them. Do mine. Hey, Darlene. Hello. Hi, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take, I got my it's kind of a rose mauve. It's called Vintage Tea Rose, I think. All right, so I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the conch shell, the lighter pink. I'm just gonna, while it's still wet, just kind of blend that in there. We'll just kind of make it stand out a little bit. Get some white. Oh, a sleep study. My husband did one of those. My husband sleeps with one of those CPAP machines. Because let me tell you, he used to snore so bad that I was like, okay, you know what? At first it was like, okay, I have to go sleep in another room. And then it was like, okay, you've got to live in another house. I cannot. But listen, I'm a mean person. I shouldn't say stuff like that. And so he went and had a sleep study done, and sure enough, he has sleep apnea. And the sleep study was pretty scary. It discovered that he stopped breathing like, oh my gosh, it seems like it was like 90 something times in the middle of the night, throughout the night. But it was really bad. He would gasp for air, and it would terrify me. But and then he got the CPAP, and it was like life-changing for both of us. You know, I could sleep, he could sleep. He wasn't tired all the time because he was actually sleeping. But I shouldn't say anything because my daughter spent the night here a couple months ago. She said, Mom, I came downstairs. I was coming downstairs and it was dark and I was like, God, he is snoring really loud. And she said, as I walked by your room, I looked over and Greg wasn't even in there. He'd already left for work. It was you. You were snoring like a grown man. I was like, oh my God, nobody's told me that. So I can't talk. You know, I shouldn't say anything about his snoring. He should be telling me to go live somewhere else. And I'm just gonna pop these in. They're still wet, but get this to come together. Okay, I gotta do the stem. Let me show y'all what I've got so far. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, that's just one pumpkin so far. Okay, let's get some more. All right, let's do the next pumpkin. Where did I put it? Okay, I'm gonna hold the stem off to the side. No, you know what? Okay, this piece, and this one. And I'm gonna do that that cone flower. Oh, I might do it blue. I don't know. Might do some blue on that. There's not much of this left. Okay. You know, he won't sleep without it now. He won't take a nap, or we go out of town, anything. I mean, because it's just crazy. I mean, he sleeps so much better. I sleep so much better. It's not loud. He's gotten so used to it. It really was life-changing, though. I probably need it, but I didn't realize I snore till my daughter said that. She said, Mom, you sound like a grown man. And our dogs snore, too. Stella sounds like a bumblebee. It's like a little humming bumblebee. Hey, Catherine. I'm good. How are you? Now, I'm going really fast with this, but this is a piece that would be nice. Just take your time. Do it exactly the colors you want. This could be a really pretty piece of art. But the good thing about these kits, I mean, it's really just painting solid colors here. You know, you don't have to stay in the lines because it's all separated. It's one of my favorite things about it. Okay, I don't even think I'm going to shade those right now. I'm just going to go ahead and pop these in. And you'll see. Oops. still wet, so I'm trying not to put my fingers all over them. Okay, let me pop over to this other pumpkin. There it is. Okay, so I got all the stems. Trying to figure out what piece goes where. That's part of it. That one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do different shades of orange, like bright orange, reddish orange, kind of a coral color. Just kind of mixing them all, not mixing them, but you know, using them all at the same time. But it's not stirring them together. Okay. Oh, my brush broke. Okay. Well. Okay, so I've got 3 different shades of orange here. How are we on time? Okay. Keep an eye on time there. I want to at least get most of the picture so you at least have an idea what this is going to look like. So I'm going kind of fast. If I miss anybody's comments, I will go back and catch them on the replay. So, promise I'm not ignoring anybody. This orange definitely is going to need more coats. Set that to the side. All right, I'm going to work on, oh, let me grab, or maybe not. Let me work on a flower. Let's do, well, no, let me grab that kind of golden yellow color. I've got Golden Sunset. These are Apple Barrel. Golden Sunset and King's Gold. Do kind of fall colors on this part right here. Okay, this is, I think this is this one. No, that's this one. Sorry, I got them all scattered. Okay, how about, okay, that's this one, this one, this one. If you don't like puzzles, you will not like this kit. But I think it's a pretty kit. start. I'm actually going to put these on tape and I'll make it easier to paint them. Kind of hold them still. Okay. Hi, Deborah. I feel like if you do a white base coat, it makes yellows stand out better. I'm gonna mix this up. I need to get my, you know, sometimes I get those sample pots from Home Depot, because it's the Behr paint and it's got the primer in it. You get better coverage. And it works, I mean, you know, on things that you would normally use craft paint anyway. It works good. And you can get color matched, any color. You could take an apple barrel color up to Home Depot and they'll match it. It actually comes out cheaper that way, because even though it might be like $1 more per ounce or something like that, but I don't even think it's per ounce. But you don't use as much paint, so it actually comes out cheaper. All right, there's my yellow. I don't know where the center of this went. It's around here somewhere. That might be it. Okay. Thank you for sprinkling, Deborah. Okay. Let's see. This. Alright, I'm just going to pop these in. I made a mess. Paint globbed all over the sides. And I can go back after they're in here. I can always go back with a little brush and do some highlights, touch-ups, anything like that. Like I said, I may have picked a big project to be in a timed event, but at least we have an hour. The event I was in last night was 45 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna finish in 45 minutes, but I did. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving. But while I've got that color out, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use that color. On these. I'm just talking to myself. Hi, Susan. Hey, Ruby. Yes, it's a kit. I haven't listed it yet. I'm in the process of switching over from my Etsy shop. I mean, I still have it, but I'm trying to switch over to shop my website. It's just going to be studiojcompany.com. Easy to remember. But yeah, I'm going to list this one. I love these kits. I love the ones like this with the it's like puzzle pieces. Like I said, I can go back afterwards and add touch-ups and highlights and all that good stuff. I just want to try to get these all in here before I run out of time. I know. I always say famous last words. Oh, I've got plenty of time. And then you look up, you got like 2 minutes left. And you panic. All right. Let's do, let's get back over here. Get this orange. Kind of pretty with all the different colors blended in. All right, I'm gonna pop these in. For the pumpkin. I'm way over here. There's the spot. Like a little kid trying to put a puzzle. Remember that little toy you had when you were a kid where you had the shapes and the holes? That's what I feel like. Okay, I got a little orange there. Okay. What else? What else do I have? We need some greenery in here. Let me get one of these flowers done. Okay, there's the round part. This part. This part. And that one. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a fun flower. Hi, Lori. Hey, Peggy. Welcome in. Okay. I'm going to do black on the center of this one. I think I'm going to do black with white polka dots in the middle of this flower. I might do a couple of flowers like that. Okay. And then I'll do like pinks, bright pinks, not like pinky pink, like that pumpkin. I'll do some bright pinks. Might use that Diva pink. Do you remember the bright pink I used on the flamingos. I dropped it. Yeah, Diva Pink. It's like really bright. Let's see again. Ooh, it's bright. Y'all, like I said, Jeannie's palette is up after me. So, and then the link for the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group is in my description. And if you follow, if you watch from that group, all you have to do is just refresh your page, and every hour a different creator comes on. And it's Crafter's Choice, so there's no set theme. You can see all kinds of cool stuff today. Okay, I need white. You know what, I'm gonna do the polka dots after I pop this in. Let me go ahead and pop it in real quick, because I can add accents after I get them in here. I'm gonna hold this up and show you where we're at so far. Because I am not gonna finish. I have like 4 minutes. But it's okay. Okay, let me show you where we're at. Here's where we are so far. Y'all see that? Push this in. Okay. And I am gonna just kind of I'll keep painting even after, when mine's over and I have to stop, I'll finish it and I'll get a picture. But I'll keep painting while we're still on here. Let's see what other. Let's do I'm gonna do some oranges on this flower, but I'm gonna do this in black. I think I'm gonna do the center of all these flowers black and white polka dots, just for some whimsical effects. Okay. All right, this one, this one, this one. Oh, that's the center of this one. And y'all, I'm gonna post the thing about the where you craft with me, craft along with me. I'm gonna post my schedule on my page, just so y'all know. And then I'm going to, I'll come back on, or I'll post and tell y'all when I'm gonna post, like when I will release those kits on my shop. And if you want to order one and craft along with me, you can. But yeah, I'm not gonna finish this. I have 1 minute. So y'all go check out Jeannie at Jeannie's Palette. She was in here earlier. I'm missing this one and this one. I think they're blended in. I got them all over here, okay? I gotta sort through them. I had to push them out to the side. when I hit the start button. But I'm going to finish this, and I'll snap a picture and I'll post it on my page. And then also when I get the frame put on it, I'll post a picture of the finished, totally finished project. But yeah, I'll post all that stuff on my wall about the crafts with me. But y'all go check out Jeannie's palette. She should be signed on now. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all have a good night. Bye.